SSG Trebien from Underballs. It's week 40 and it's a ridiculously punishing week with cows being king. RNG is ridiculous this week. If you've got cows, you're in a good position. I've just got my cows to level 7. I've got myself a level 5 Mysterion, so I've got a massive advantage over the meta, but it is what it is this week. So we've got cows on both sides here, so I'm going to drop Tweak for the speed up. I've also got my Kyle, and like, you look at this here, look how ridiculous this week is. So I just dropped cows and got 3 bars. It's so stupid. And that was my opening move to drop cows, so yeah, not great. Iceman from Rockstar Park. Last time I played this guy, he absolutely smoked me. Right, let's see if we got anything good for opening. Gizmo Ike is really good this week. You have to power bind that guy fast because he charges really quick. So we've got incoming cows. This isn't great, so I'm going to drop some ranged units and speed them up to try and kill cows before they take all 3 bars off me. And despite having good defense, look at that, we lose 2 bars immediately. It's not great at all. Obviously, their cows are going to be on rotation before I get 2 cows, so I'm already at a disadvantage. So let's use Gizmo. Right, we're going to use Poison Ivy. We're going to use Poison to kill these guys. We've managed to get the 1 bar, so we are pulling our way back. Going to have to be quick. Here comes Gizmo. We're going to very quickly power bind him. We've got nothing to defend the bar with. I'm going to have to drop a ranged unit. That was poor, so I've made a vital mistake there, and there we go. We've lost the 3rd bar. That was bad energy on my part. Right, we've got Ben Wiggs from Active Players. Let's hope our rotation is better this time. Let's pray to RNGesus. We've got cows. Cows is good. Cows in your opening hand is positive. So I'm just going to straight up play these guys right down the middle because it puts my opponents on the back foot immediately. We're going to power bind Ike. Right, and then we're going to hit Purify on the cows so that we can hopefully get 2 bars rather than just the 1. And it looks like we'll do that just about. So now we've got incoming. Opponent's already on the back foot because they've only got 1 bar that they have to defend. There's obviously a lot of ways you can take that this week. So I'm just going to drop Jimmy here just to take out Mysterion, which works effectively. And that whole push just fell apart on each other, so we're just going to let our energy build back up now, and then we've got cows incoming of our own, so we need to try and make sure that they do not take 3 bars off us. So we're going to drop some range units. We're going to speed up. These are level 7 cows. They could easily take 3 bars, so we have to hope that we manage to take them out, and this is going to be hairy. Last cow, it should die. Then we've got incoming Mysterion to deal with, so we're going to drop Gizmo to take him out. In comes the poison. However, Gizmo's going to split before he dies, so now we're just going to speed these up, and that's going to put significant pressure onto my opponents. And there we go, there's the 3rd bar. We locked onto the new kid. Stupid week. Now we've got makes 234k oval from Fuck 'em to Death Riot. Right, let's see if your big salary can beat my skills. Hello, it is RNGesus week. Right, we're going to start with Mysterion in the middle. They've started with Jimmy. Jimmy at the midline is not a bad start if you've got nothing else. He does threaten the new kid. And down comes a Gizmo, saving the 1st bar. So Gizmo's going to split, and we're just going to drop cows onto Gizmo. That should do the job for Gizmo. One of them's dodged the side there. So Gizmo has split, so we didn't deal with him effectively. We're going to have to drop Jimmy to deal with that. My opponent power binds Jimmy. There wasn't much point doing that, really, especially when I've got my own Gizmo on the battlefield. He would have been better power binding that. Gizmo's going to split, however. And he manages to survive the shockwave. That's surprising. All right, so my opponent is under the cosh here. Can probably survive this push. But just in case, we're going to poison everything. Oh, no, and then Mysterion gets a 3rd bar. Right, that's it for stupid TvT. Hopefully it's back to skills next week.